Well, I owe you guys an update, and I wish it was better news, but I've had some time to process, and I don't think it's bad news. So I'll cut to the chase. Transplant team met yesterday, or the tumor board, and they're really pleased with my progress. But there's still this little spot on my liver that shows what they think is metabolically active disease or viable disease, and so they would like me to have a little bit more treatment. I'm going to be completely honest, as I always am. I was angry. I felt like they keep moving the goalpost. They keep saying I don't have to have no signs of disease to have liver transplant. All my blood work looks good. Everything looks good except this one tiny spot, which could or could not be active cancer. So that said, took some time to process. My parents were helpful, my husband was helpful, and my friends were helpful in the cancer community. And really what it boils down to is I'm doing well. My liver is functioning well. All my numbers are almost completely in range. I'm healthy. I'm feeling strong. And the best chance of me not having a recurrence of cancer after liver transplant is if I go in to the transplant with no viable disease. So the fact that they can see potentially viable disease on this scan tells them there could be more that they can't see. And they really don't want me to have a recurrence of cancer after liver transplant, and I don't want to either. I have been praying that this liver transplant would be a curative option for me, which the word curative is really not used in the colon cancer community. So, at least not for stage 4. So, as my dad lovingly reminded me yesterday, we've been praying for full healing, and this is one step closer to that. So, right now they're wanting me to continue on chemo for a little bit longer. They are wanting me to look at having liver-directed therapy, which would be, if not, they don't just want me to have chemo. They would like me to have either histotripsy or what they're calling percutaneous ablation. And so that would be like a needle ablation on this spot. So histotripsy and percutaneous ablation are good options for me. So just waiting to hear the final word on when they want me to have that. They don't think it's going to take another 3 months, which was music to my ears. But it could take another 2 months. So for those who are potential liver donors for me, I'm sorry, the timeline keeps moving. But I think the team is right. They want what's best for me long term, and they're taking a very conservative approach. And for that, I am grateful. I would be lying if I said that I wasn't disappointed. And my disappointment came in the form of anger yesterday. But God is teaching me that His timing is best. His plan is always best. His plan is for my good. And I need to trust Him. And He's proven worthy of my trust. And so even when my emotions don't feel it, I preach that truth to my heart because I know it's true. And I just pray that my feelings catch up to the truth that my brain knows. So this video is almost 5 minutes. I know there's going to be a couple of you that text me and say that was a long video, and that's okay, because I said what I felt like God wanted me to say. So thank you for praying. You've all been so faithful to support us. Please continue to pray that God would reveal exactly what He wants to happen in His timing, and that He would continue to faithfully sustain me through whatever treatment I need to have. And please praise Him and thank Him on our behalf for the health that He's given me, because I do not want to take that for granted, because that is not true of everyone who is in my shoes. And there are many who are suffering, and I am not physically suffering, and I am so grateful to the Lord for that, and I pray that I don't squander that. Love you all.